Welcome to APEC. It is Saturday, July 22nd, 2024, and I am your moderator, Tim Ventura. This is APEC Open Mic. I'm doing this without notes. So I am on site at Mark Sokol's lab at Falcon Space. I'm in New Jersey, and we are really, really excited to have you all with us. So we're going to do things a little bit different today. And the reason that we're going to do that is we want to provide the best possible environment for everyone to communicate, share, and collaborate. And so one of the things that we want to avoid is a lot of repetitive stuff that we've heard 25 different times in the past. So we're going to do things different. Mark has given me some notes. Let me read through these. We went through these and came up with these. What we want to do is we want to start out the open mic call with introductions. Everybody needs to unmute their mic, show their camera, and introduce themselves one at a time for a max of 10 seconds. So like an example of an introduction is, hey, I'm Tim. I've worked with lifter technology. Here's my college degree or something like that. 10 seconds max. If you don't unmute yourself, if you don't have your camera off, you're booted, okay? Presentation priority is given in the following order. New people that are building things have priority. Returning people who are building things have priority for updates. New people with new ideas, and then returning people with new ideas. People who have been here a million times and done the exact same story over and over again are encouraged to present elsewhere. And so hopefully this will eliminate some of the problems that we've had. So just now that I've done my notes, again, I recently read an article by a journalist who said true freedom of speech doesn't last long because you always have a few extremists who come in and take over. We've seen that recently at several universities where freedom of speech has been, what would we call it, subverted, I guess, by protesters who are pushing a message very loudly. Right. And I think that we've seen that at APEC as well. I think that we're all aware of a few folks who kind of come in time and time and time again with the exact same story, the exact same line, and it's not adding to our community. So that's kind of where things are at. I guess I should start with some quick notes too, in terms of what we're doing. So I am traveling up the East Coast. I was at Andrew Arigma's and Charlie Bueller's lab down in Florida. I see Drew there. So Drew, thank you, sir, for having us by. They are doing absolutely amazing work. And it was an honor. I was able to get a bunch of video, tons of photos, and I hope to share that with you guys as soon as I get back. We went up and saw Todd Desiato. Todd is putting together a new lab for his experiments. And so we helped him put that together. I've got lots of photos and video there. And now I am up at Falcon Space in New Jersey, and we are doing tons of experiments. So Mark just recently went up to George Hathaway's, brought back a ton of equipment. He also got some more equipment from Drew. He is assembling an incredible lab. I mean, he already had a great lab. It's just getting bigger and better and more amazing. And so we're putting all that together. Jared Yates is out here also, and Jared is helping Mark get everything set up. So without any further ado, I guess, why don't I go to Mark and Mark can kind of run through our format there. Okay, Mark, go for it, sir.
Okay, yeah, just to reiterate what we said, everyone's going to be asked to unmute themselves one at a time, give us a short introduction, 10 seconds, just say who they are, what they're doing. For example, I am Mark Sokol. I run Falcon Space Lab. We're looking into alternative propulsion technology. I've been doing this for several years. It's a pleasure to be here. That's all we want from you guys. There's a lot of new faces. There's sometimes conversations that go on over here and people don't feel comfortable, talking when there's somebody that they don't know, have no clue, where they're from or what they're doing. Also, we would like to encourage people that are working on this stuff that are a little bit shy to come out and share what they're doing, join the community. And the more builders, the merrier. So if there's any new builders out there that haven't shared their work before, that are doing something in their garage, no matter how small, we'd really like to see what you're up to. And also any of the builders that have been here before that are running experiments, we'd like to hear your updates and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Jared Yates over here. I got a bunch of time as military avionics. Then I went to school for physics. Now I'm working on the gravel flyer.
Hi, I'm Dan Davis. I've been researching warp drives and quantum physics independently, and I've been studying a lot of Jackson Fatty's work.
Jack's here too.
Yeah, Jack is here, the godfather of warp drives. So, well, let me see. So, why don't we go down the list? Drew in sunny Florida. Do you want to introduce yourself? Oh, here, and I will allow to unmute themselves. There we go.
Okay. Hi, Drew, Sunny, Florida, professional aerospace engineer. Been messing with warp drive for going on about 20 years now. Currently working on asymmetrical electrostatic pressure propulsion.
Thanks, Drew. Okay, Jim. I see Jim sitting on a couch. Do you want to introduce yourself? And
Hello, my name is Jim Shepard. I'm working on a variation of an Alcubierre drive. This will try to be the chassis. It's different in not an electrostatic generation, but it'll be I don't know the proper term these days, but longitudinal energy or ether, we used to call it. But into a cavity. The cavity is going to be a torus-based cavity, and I'm trying to control that energy through consciousness.
okay, awesome. Well, and we'll come back to that later if you want to run through that. That'd be awesome. Let me go to Brendan next. Brendan, go for it, sir.
Well, hello, everybody. I got to get my mic over here. I'm Brendan McNamara. I'm an ecologist and business bachelor at in that program. I'm super interested in consciousness, life on Earth and in the cosmos. I've been researching a lot lately on gravity, space-time metric manipulation, and the connection between quantum physics and gravity. And working a lot with Dan Davis, doing a lot of conversations. It's pretty amazing stuff. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Brendan. Rick, go for it, sir. Rick?
I'm a materials engineer. I have some other degrees like in computers, physics, and business. I basically just do some free consulting in my time. Uh, that's about it.
Okay, thank you. And let me see, a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to ask you for one anyways. Dr. Jack Sarfati. Jack, awesome. Welcome. Oh, I got asked to unmute. Oh, you're still muted, Jack.
Okay. Hello.
Oops. No. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. There you go. Try it again. There we
Can
go.
you hear me now?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I just got back from London and France. You may have seen the videos that Simon Holland has been putting out. Simon, I stayed with him in the south of France. Oh, well, you know Simon very well.
Yeah.
I stayed with him in the south of France for a few days. Yeah, he's BBC editor, and he knows quite a bit about military intelligence. He has all kinds of connections. So he just put out a new one today about the flurry, about the detectors. John Ramirez from the CIA, stuff like that. So I recommend everybody take a look at that. It's pretty interesting. And
Okay.
also a new development that's happened is what's his name? Chris Leto. Chris Leto. Does everybody know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think is he a former Navy pilot? I think he was in like David Fravor. I think he's a
I'm
pilot.
not sure. Well, Jack, why don't we come back to that in a bit because we're still running through
All right.
introductions though.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you're back, and I want to come down and see you in San Francisco soon. So,
All right.
Norman, go for it, sir.
Hello, how's everybody going? Yeah, my name is Norman. My company is, can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
My company's Norman's Machine, and my specialty is kind of has a funny title to it. It's reverse time-space warping for the purpose of travel.
Thanks, Norman. Okay, and Mr. Bruce Cornett, also a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to bug you for one.
Hi, Tim. Thank you for having this program. It's very important. I am a paleontologist, a geologist, and as far as my career is concerned, but I am also an observer and experiencer, and I speak with a number of different non-humans or hybrids.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Bruce. Let me see, Maggle 36. And I'll ask you to unmute.
Oh, hello. I'm most interested in
What is your name, sir?
My name is Leo. I am from Brazil.
Okay.
Right. I used to be a college student, but I dropped out college. Unfortunately, my career went not in the way that I wanted. I work in the oil industry right now, but since 2007, I stumbled upon the subject in the field of investigation of free energy devices over Unity and ZPE, and stumbled upon anti-gravity as well, because when you start to Google these things, they start to appear together. And since then, I've been kind of obsessed with the subject. It almost led to fights with my ex-wife because I was not doing anything productive.
You've come to the right place. You have come to the right place. Let me go to Leonardo Rivera next. Welcome, sir. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah, yes, I'm from Puerto Rico. I don't. My main language is Spanish, but I understand English and I can speak some English too. I'm in the propulsion system. I'm in a research for a mechanical propulsion system. And I read a lot of books of science, and I have my ideas, and I only want to share it only at least one time today, if you let me, and that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Leonardo. Let me see. Let me go to Dimitro next.
Okay.
Okay. Good day, everyone. I am Dmitro Kuzmenko, Airway Company, CEO and project manager, and Mikhailo, and speaking English, present warp drive RWA.
Well, welcome, sir. Thank you. Mr. William Alec. Bill, go for it, sir.
Oh. Okay, Tim, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my name is William Alec. I'm the president and CEO of Intellect Research. Right now, I'm in process of raising a ton of money to build ships.
Oh.
Okay, these aren't ordinary ships. These are saucers.
Okay.
And this is what I'm in process of doing. I'm hooking up with another researcher here. He's a former employee of S4. He's retired, and I met him a few months ago, and we want to team up. And he has a ship. Believe it or not, he has a flying saucer, a 50-foot disc. That's what Bob Lazar, and he built this at S4, and he has it hidden, and that's about all that I can say about it.
Okay, well, Bill, and thank you. We can kind of come back to that later. So thank you, sir.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me go to Mikhailo Paley next.
Hey,
Hey, welcome, sir.
So we are with Dmytro Kuzmenko, represent Warp Drive RWA company. So we both are from Ukraine.
Oops.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now. Sorry about that.
Yes, yes, absolutely, yes. Nice to meet you all. My name is Mikhailo and Dmytro. We are from Warp Drive RWA company. We are both are from Ukraine, and we have own laboratory, own Warp Drive stand, and we would like also to share you some pictures about what we are doing and what our achievements are up to date. We are first time here, so this is why we will follow the instructions. And sorry if we will do something wrongly.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Let me see.
Thank you,
Let me go to Michael 1 next. Okay, sorry, Michael, you're still muted, sir.
How's that?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, I'm an astronautics engineer. I'm working on some anti-grav propulsion and the methods required to control that. And that's, oh, by the way, my name is Michael Moore. I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to speak for a minute.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, and let me see. Here's
Michelle Boyles mentioned her credentials and everything in the comments. She has
Okay.
very limited bandwidth.
Okay. So we'll just kind of skip over that one then, I guess. Let me go to Mr. Michael Boyd next.
Hello.
Yeah, Michael, go for it.
Hi, I'm Mike Boyd. I'm a physicist, engineer, and archaeologist. And I'm working on space-time metric engineering using what's called gravitomagnetism. Currently, I just got my paper resolving extra dimensions for gravity accepted by IEEE Sensors Journal. I'm waiting on the manuscript draft back from them, which hopefully I'll get next week. And in the meantime, I'm trying to raise a couple grand of money to pay the publication fees. It's 110 bucks for the first 8 pages and 175 bucks a page for the subsequent pages, and I have 14 pages.
Okay.
And if it's okay, I'd like to post my GoFundMe link in the chat.
Yeah, I would say drop it on in. Drop it on in.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Let me go to William Shram. Go for it, sir.
Hey guys, long time no see. I've been in the forum, I think, the last 4 years. Yeah, my name is William Shram. I'm a mechanical engineer, commercial pilot. I got a master's in operations research from Stanford, my undergraduates from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I'm interested in electrostatic and electrodynamic propulsion. Really the 1950s and 1960s reports of lenticular craft is the stuff that I'm particularly fascinated with, and potentially replicating that at some scale, quarter scale, maybe 1/5 scale.
Awesome, thank you. Let me go to Ken L next.
We can't hear you.
Ken, there we go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, my name's Ken Lentz, Lentz. I got a master's and bachelor's in mechanical engineering from MIT back in '66, and I've been a mechanical engineer ever since then. I'm retired now, and I started in 2009 looking at alternative science. You know, I've read just about every paper, even some that you've done on anti-gravity and etc. Right now, I'm working on this is a bismuth telluride thermoelectric module, and I'm working on trying to influence the performance, I guess you would say, of thermoelectric modules with such things as ultrasound and magnetism, etc. I'm hoping to make a computer model of, well, this is getting way premature, but maybe in the next couple of months, I'd like to explain to you what I'm doing.
And let's circle back to this in a bit when we work our way through introductions. So let me go to Richard L. Let me see. I'm not sure if Richard L is here. I see there's a camera. Okay, there's Richard. There was Richard. Okay, looks like Richard has. I think he accidentally hit the button. Let me go to Mr. Break the Limit. I have no idea who this is. Mr. Break the Limit, who are you?
Yeah, no idea who I am, Tim. Yeah, so as one of the co-founders of APEC, that includes Mark Sokol, myself, Mr. Tim Ventura, you, and Jeremy Riss. We wanted to create an open format where everybody could share their engineering ideas and really focus on the right down to the workbench stuff. So I'm here to support the effort of engineers, theorists, mathematicians coming together to try and break open the limits of what we see as the potential for anti-gravity and new future technology engineering. We want to really build this stuff and make it happen. So that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremiah. Well, and I think you keyed in a key point, which is we are and we always have been a mixture of theory and experimental work, right? And I think that we've been blessed to have, I mean, like we have Jack Sarfati with us, who is one of the world's leading theoretical physicists in this area. And we also have, I would say, most, if not all, of the world's leading builders in this area, right? So, you know, we've got a lot that's going on, a lot of diversity. And I would say the last 6 months has just been like, it's tremendous. It is so much. There's so much happening right now. So.
Yeah, as proud of ourselves as I think we could be for creating the open format that we hope to create in the very beginning. I'm more proud of the people who have come forward and presented their ideas and been brave enough to put those things out into the public genre. You know, the possibility of scrutinization or being analyzed by others, other peers, just, that willingness to forwardly come out with those concepts because they might actually benefit us all as a community. I'm more proud of them than anything else because it takes courage to do that. So for everybody that's here and is open to present your ideas, thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up, and let's keep this effort going.
Yeah, thank you. Let me see. Let me go to Jay Bhagat, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right. You have to correct me on that. Jay?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this is Jay Bhagat, and hello. I'm a computer science undergrad. I have a bachelor's in computer science, and all throughout college, I was unsatisfied with the work given and structure, and turns out I was attempting to debunk some theories about UFOs and how aliens aren't behind it, and then I discovered that there's actually something to that, and but with the holistic part, I discovered that mental health is an important aspect and application of quantum theory, and it even it even muddies up the cognitive sciences. So that's where I'm going with that, and I am working on like my musical talents as well. So I aim to be interdisciplinary with that because I heard that binaural beats are one of the applications of these